Hello, hello. Oh, looks like I don't have any game audio at the moment, so let's get that taken care of. Wait, before we get too deep into this. Oh, let's see. There we go. There you go. So, the plan for this morning, figured I have a little less than an hour, so I figured we'd do some optional stuff. Started out the game by going and hitting up the ruined tower a bit early, and we used a bonfire aesthetic there, so everybody's kind of beefed up there, but I didn't grab a lot of the items and what have yous in that area, so, and we just kind of skipped through it real quick. So I figured have, about 50 minutes or so. I figured this would be a good time to kind of get that knocked out. So let's get to it. Alrighty. And we've got our Great Soul arrows now as well, so that should be pretty nice for us too. Just to have those extra casts, especially with where we're going to. I'm not really wanting to get too close to any of these guys, especially since they're pumped up. And I do have the bonfire, like I noted, after that. So everything I'm kind of doing right now is just all optional, but it'll be good for souls and to grab any items that we missed, which is like almost all of them. So. Oh, it looks like our friend the knight is up there just walking around, whereas before he was just sitting, hanging out. Kinda hoping he'd still just be sitting, hanging out. As my phone goes wild. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, this guy's unhappy. You okay, friend? We're all friends here, buddy. Could be. Well, that didn't go very well, now did it? Let's go see if we can get that guy taken care of before he gets all the way over to us. Of course, now we have the guy behind us as well. This was a terrible idea. I'm not afraid to tell you. Oh no, I don't like any of this. Mm-mm. Sippy? No Sippy. Sippy. Well, nothing like close-range battle casting, I guess. What's got you so mad today? Oof. Hey, some night leggings. Neato. Well. Alright. Did the big guy fall? I guess he must have. Not terribly upset about that. Also not terribly upset about this guy just letting me get some good hits in. I'm glad to see that my soul arrows are doing a decent amount of damage against him. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Estus again. Too much reason to go popping through our life gems, so I'd much rather fight that big guy down here, so let's go ahead and pull him with our binoculars. See if we can get a couple great soul arrows off at this guy, since they're a bit slower. As he is. Kind of want to save the faster stuff for somebody who can actually chase me down. Well. And that's what I get for calling him slow. I almost wonder. Let's see if... So those knights do come back. Okay. Not use bonfire. So once I'm here, I'm here. Okay. I'm assuming it's because I killed the bosses dead in this area. But we are going to go about this a slightly different way than I had planned. We'll work it backwards. I did not realize when I ran through originally that killing the boss was going to upset everybody so very, very greatly. I didn't realize how close they all were, I guess. Oh, this is stupid. This is real dumb. But we got it. I'm not really concerned with how many times I die through here, I suppose. I would like to get those souls back, though. We'll see if that's a possibility or not. Oh, well, it just became a much better possibility. We'll go to that next bonfire I was heading to. That's at the top of the boss arena there. There's our souls. I really looked at that upper little platform there. There. Wise words. I wonder, are all those guys just already, like, locked onto me? I think they are. Nope, maybe he's just doing the rounds. I don't know. So you can't come in, eh? Well, that makes me a very happy mage. Cue the happy mage noises. Okay, you can't come in. Every time I talk shit... Sorry about that, friend. Old Knight style? Where's Bernie? Okay, and we got the invader to deal with. Luckily, if I need to, I can retreat up those stairs, but I'm hoping this guy just keeps on kind of slow rolling like he is. Oh. Oops, if you don't run out of spells, you dingus. No, sir. No, I'm good. I don't want any. Thank you, though. Bernie still coming? No. The moment he has stopped his pursuit. It doesn't have to be like this, bro. Remember when I was here last time and you were just sitting and we were friends? It was good times. Just go back to that. Please. And I'd had my dagger out right about there. There we go. That's what we want. That's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. And that's the really good stuff. Vicious, creamy beige. Although it's green, but still. A boy can dream, right? Very excited for when our dark casting really starts to take off. And outdamage the sorcery spells. Oh boy. I guess they just wander. They don't actually seek you out. They just kind of cruise around. You know, other than pulling those levers, which I absolutely do not need to do. I feel like I know in the original a guy over there had an item. I believe it's the guy that killed me before. Well, we got what we wanted from over here, and we know that it's cleared out now, and we also got a very good amount of souls. My cat is crawling across the computer desk. Hello, Chester. There is a good 33% of the screen that I cannot see because of where you're sitting. Can I bribe you into moving? Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's pick you up and get you moved. I know. I'm awful. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead. No, Chester. Let's go ahead and head back to Majula here. We got a good amount of souls from that, so we should be able to pump some levels.
Seek the blessed.
We got 2. Go ahead and pump our damage. Every bit counts. And I'm going to escort Mr. Chester out while I have a moment. Come on, buddy. Oh, yes, I know. Apologies. Okay. Let's see here. Didn't think I had one, but always good to check.
Bearers seek blessed.
How many souls do we need for our next? Oh, just a tiny bit more. We can go kill the little piggies over here. Finish that out. I don't think I have any of the poppable souls. I could be wrong, but I'd like to believe I'm not. Destructive little beasts. Unlike me. A few cracked red eye orbs, maybe since running through the part of the ruined tower that I had before. I just want to kill that one guy because I know I think he had sublime bone dust in the original. I don't remember if he does in this or not. But I want to kill him just to, be sure.
Bearers seek blessed.
After we do that, maybe I'll just invade somebody or something. Yeah, we'll bump up our attunement one more as well. Although, I think I'm actually going to pump it into... Let's go ahead and just get our endurance up to a good 10. That way we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. And you know what? I think so I don't just spawn in that area with everybody coming after my bum. I'm actually gonna just walk there. That'll let me take them on, like, one at a time a bit easier. And I suppose if I was smart, I'd recharge my spells as well. Glad I came back for that. But yeah, we'll actually just walk over there so that way we don't spawn in the middle of everything and have everybody upset with us not be able to dip out if need be. And like I noted before, I very well could be doing this for absolutely no reason, because I don't know if in this version, I don't remember for sure if that guy has the Sublime Bone Dust or not, so we'll find out. Gotta use our very mystic 2,000 souls worth of mystical contraption here. Still do not feel bad about offing that lady in the least. It'd be a lot more manageable going through this way so that way, because that bonfire is kind of right in the middle of a bunch of people. Doing it this way, I should be able to take them all on one at a time. Which will be very helpful for a squishy mage such as myself. Get a second round of those since I used the bonfire ascetic over here. Get us our hexing stuff early. Go with the great. Yes. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, that was much better. Less things you have wanting to kill you at one time in this game, the better, by far. Whiff. Hello. Go ahead and switch our dark orbs. Oh, come on now. We wanted none of that. Cracked blue eye orb. Honestly, I don't exactly remember what those do. Give it a look. I know the red eye orbs let you invade people, but blue orbs just let me help somebody who is invaded? Oh, invade the world of the guilty. Okay, gotcha. So if you get put on the bad boy list. And I'm gonna want to take care of the dude who's patrolling first. Go ahead and start out with the dark orb since I've got some of this. Oh, Jiminy crickets. Oh no. Well, there's my first gravity death at the run. And that's the top-notch gameplay everybody comes to watch. Well, that's somewhat disheartening. So close to the guy I wanted to kill, too. Alright, well. Pick up the pieces, do it again. Dark Souls. Till eventually, maybe one day, I will have gotten good. Definitely very humbling coming back to this game after a few years. And it's really nice because I really enjoyed this game. So I know I've noted this in some of the other episodes, but it's just really nice to kind of be able to, like, not remembering where everything is and how to do every little thing. Kind of nice getting to re-experience that fresh feeling again. No, sir. no gear. Yeah, the original, I'm pretty sure there's more than one in the game. I don't remember off the top of my head where the other ones are, though, but it's only one of these nights, and none of them are over here, I don't think. I think it's just Forest of the Fallen Giants is where you find the first one in the area where we fought all the zombies that were playing dead, or the hollows that were playing dead, rather. And in that game, he dropped the super, super good lightning sword. But now that is, I believe, much further on in the game, in this version. I don't really want to waste a bunch of my spells on him while his shield's up. Let him go ahead and do his retreat. Within one, so we saved ourselves a cast, so I'm happy with that. And very happy with getting those back. Alright, bub. Let's see if I can do this without murdering myself this time. I like how, once they start to retreat, like, they'll let you get, like, one hit in on them, and they'll keep retreating. But the second you start to hit them with a few more, then they're like, no, not cool. How in the world do you get over there? I see if there's bloodstains and, like, even a message and stuff, but... I tell you what, just to farm some health from messages. We'll go ahead and throw down a Praise the Sun, because everybody likes Praise the Sun. Right home. Alright, so now we get to deal with the guy that we came for. No shield, so that's a definite plus. Now it's gonna hit the banister. Do you have it? He didn't have it. So that was kind of all for naught, but that's okay. While we're here, we may as well attack this guy, get some extra souls, pull the lever. Don't really need to for any reason, but... Maybe he'll just let us push him off the side. Maybe I could just do it with solar rays? Yep. Bye! But no real reason to need to do this, but I figure we're here, so whatever, right? As you can see, so this is what we didn't do earlier, because we cheesed the boss fight. Though, there's one more of these levers, but it adds extra area to the boss fight arena, and if we hit that second one that, I believe that fine gentleman with the mace over there is holding, it'd bring up a third circle, and that would make it so you cannot fall out of the arena, which, if you're not cheesing the Dragon Rider fight, makes it much easier to handle, since he can't push you out. Alrighty. So yeah, thinking about it. So as you can see over there in the very, if you're familiar with the first Dark Souls, but the Lordran-esque cathedral, who has a surprise, very Lordran-esque boss in it that really, really neat. Really glad they put him in this, and there's some pretty cool storyline stuff behind that. But whenever we get over to doing that, I'll talk about that stuff then. But yeah, we're not going to mess with that stuff for now. Yeah, there's awful lot of fellows on the way to get over there, and we've got the Drake, and or you know, whatever flavor of small dragon he is to deal with, like as far as getting there. So we'll deal with all that later. So I think we will do. We'll go ahead and just go grab our next bonfire, which we really don't. I don't think we really need to grab, like, go do this stuff for this entire next area either. But I think I can get the pyromancy flame in that next area, as in part one. Friend Dark Delver told me that's where it is. So kind of curious about grabbing that. Yeah, there's an area between Aid's Tower of Flame and the Lost Bastille, and that's the area that we don't really need to do since we fought and killed the Pursuer. He took us to a kind of a backway bonfire, the tower apart, so we could skip this if we wanted to. I just don't really want to. I've got enough for a level, so let's go grab a level while we're at it. We're teleporting anyways, we may as well take care of it now before I do something silly like walk backwards off a cliff again.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest this.
Seek lest. Got that up to 10. You know, I don't really need the spell slots quite yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pump our vigor. We'll get that to 10. Unless I get a chance where, like, I have enough souls for, like, multiple levels. And honestly, probably could pop the boss souls I have. I don't think they have anything that I want. Like, like, item-wise to transform and all that, but we'll hold on to them for now. I'd rather have them and not need them than vice versa. I need some large Titanite shards to keep upgrading our dagger. Need Twinkling Titanite for that stuff. I'm not really planning on going to endgame with the Hexer stuff, and especially since it requires Twinkling Titanite, I'm probably not going to be upgrading our armor at all. This set anyways, so... Tell you what though, let's go see what she has. I can't afford any of the big stuff quite yet. I'm not in a huge rush to have that yet either. Go ahead and just buy 8 soul gems. We'll be swimming in those later, but for now they're pretty useful to me. Alright, Farfire. Now we're back to dealing with non-powered up guys, so that'll be nice. Always like to give people ratings, especially if, well, just really for any reason. Unless it's just somebody who, yeah, it just makes no sense or whatever, but it doesn't cost you anything and it heals somebody, so nice. One of the few small ways you can interact with people when you're not being invaded and stuff, so nice to be able to give a little something. Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage than we were doing to the powered up guys. Checking them corners, Apone. Old Knight Halberd. Full of Proud Knight, delicious. Human effigy. Alright. Always down for those. I'll never sneeze at those. Alrighty, let's continue on. Close board. Got down this way. Oh, it is. Oh. Hands. I don't remember where this takes me. Well, this is fun. And I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Fortunately, we just so happen to have sorceries. Is this the way forward? Oh yeah. The rolling's gonna be slower in here. Ooh, basilisk. Oh my. That basilisk is guarding one of the doors that has a statue in front of it. And one neat thing, and this was in the first one as well, a lot of times around these guys you'll find statues in like different places and various different poses and stuff, and those are other people that got cursed by them fully and died to it. So I always thought that that's a really neat little touch. That was not one of them. Oh god. This must be the way. And yeah, so that's where we want to end up. So we're going to take the elevator back up, just clear out the other end of the area that we came from, grab whatever items are there. And you know what, while we're at it, okay, we'll use our binoculars. Oh, that's one of the Mastodon guards. Whom I can now not get a good angle on. Ah well. He can't get to us, we can't get to him. For the moment at least, so. It looks like I've got about 10 more minutes or so So we'll just clear out this last hallway, go and grab that bonfire, and then I'll probably call it for a moment. And if I stream later tonight, or just whenever I do my next one, probably be tonight, but then we'll be hitting up the boat area. Wow, that is very little damage. But if he's just gonna stay over there, I mean, we'll just chip our way to victory. Yeah, the Dark Orb does not have near the range that the sorceries do, and it also travels slower, but once we get our power up, and the soft cap is at 30 intelligence, 30 faith, but just kind of maximize the damage out of it eventually. Like, I'll be shooting for 40 of each, I believe. There are a couple spells that require, like, I think the biggest, like, Soul Spear or Crystal Soul Spear might require, like, 42 intelligence, I think. Don't quote me on that. Go. Gotten a good hit while he was down. Hey. Draw for chest. Indeed. Mimic. It's a blind bone dust. Alrighty. That's what we were hoping that guy before was going to drop, so. Let's run ahead, get our bonfire, then we'll go back to, do I have to? I don't think I have to burn that at Majula. I think I could just burn that at any old bonfire, so. But what that will do then is, whereas the Estus Flask shards give us an additional Estus Flask use, that Sublime Bone Dust will make our Estus Flask an Estus Flask +1, so it heals us for more health with each use. So that'll be nice. Not that I have a whole lot of health at the moment anyways, but rather have it than not have it, right? Yeah, he's totally out of range. And I know a lot of people know this nowadays, but those big things on top of these guys are not their eyeballs. Their eyeballs are the little white spots right above their mouth. Or the ones in the middle of their nostrils, the ones to the left and right of their eyes. Those are just for to look spooky. Patchy blocks our way. So we need one of those fragrant branches to get past those statues. And that's another thing that right now we don't have any, but eventually I think we'll kind of be swimming in, so. Cave! By the way, be wary of bonfire. We'll go ahead and pop a humanity, since we're at a new area. And while I have it, since you don't get a whole lot of these in the game, we'll take a look at the lower body. Charred, ash, and bones. Cast them into the Farfire and Majula. There we go. Increase HP restored with each use of your flask. They say that these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire, but we will never know for sure. For soot and ashes tell no story. That's kind of interesting because there's a good chance that I always loved the shadow this thing casts too. But there's a good chance that what those ashes are, it's the remains of like a chosen undead from either the first game or one of the bonfire cycles, who gave their self to the flame to rekindle it for a time. That's about as close as you get to come to seeing a past hero from the Dark Souls 1 or one of the other
Bearer of the curse,
timelines.
seek so, seek less.
I don't know why I talked to her. Just need this. Burn! And to do him great honor, we go ahead and we throw him right back in the fire. So, now as you can see, we've got our Estus Flask +1. Got some good things happening. It's all vessels, so once we get to, as that says, a certain person, we can use those to completely respec our character. But that can be useful later in the game if you want to kind of min-max things and do all that. But for now, we'll go ahead and we'll call it here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You know, whether you watch this live or you watch it at a later time, I once again appreciate you choosing to spend some of your time listening to me and watch me fumble about. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it may be for you. And I will hopefully see you later. Thanks.